There comes a moment when God says, enough. Enough of the chatter, enough of the comfort circles, enough of the voices that soothe your feelings but starve your spirit. Because every voice ain't wisdom and every comfort ain't truth. Kill the noise. My sheep hear my voice. John 10:27. But how can you hear him when you're tuned into everybody else? You're surrounded by cheerleaders who clap for your coping but never challenge your calling. People who tell you what you want to hear because it keeps them close, but it keeps you stuck. Kill the noise. The word says, faithful are the words of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Proverbs 27:6. But you've been choosing kisses, validation, agreement, emotional applause over the wounds that heal. You can't grow when you're surrounded by people who only speak from their wounds. Hurt people don't give holy counsel, they give hurting perspectives. And the Bible already tells you, the blind cannot lead the blind. Luke 6:39. So why are you letting unhealed voices guide healed destinies? Kill the noise. Some of the people you call support are actually distractions. Some of the voices you trust are actually detours. Some of the counsel you follow is actually contamination. Because the word says there is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is destruction. Proverbs 14:12. Seems right, feels right, sounds right, but it's not God. And you can't discern the difference when you're drowning in opinions. Kill the noise. You don't need another girl, I understand. You need to set your house in order. Isaiah 38:1. You don't need another, they did you wrong. You need to be not conformed to this world. Romans 12:2. You don't need another, you're justified. You need to repent for the kingdom is at hand. Matthew 4:17. Because the word doesn't comfort dysfunction, it confronts it. The word doesn't echo your emotions, it anchors them. The word doesn't appease you, it aligns you. But you can't hear the word if you're surrounded by the wounded. Kill the noise. God is calling you out of the crowd and back into clarity, out of opinions and back into obedience, out of emotional counsel and back into biblical truth. Because the word says, in quietness and confidence shall be your strength. Isaiah 30:15. Strength is not in the noise, strength is in the stillness. So if you want to hear him, really hear him, you must first kill the noise.